Hey guys, welcome back to Storytime. This is episode 3 and this is going to be about my 6th grade camp. Shout out to everybody on screen right now, I really do appreciate it. And let's get right into it. After like 2nd grade, my life was pretty much just on repeat, you know what I mean? It was the same thing pretty much every day. Go to school, meet friends, talk about Minecraft or whatever, cartoons, whatever's the new trend, whether it's Beyblades or Pokemon or whatever it is, right? Nothing really important happened from like 2nd grade to like 6th grade for me. In grade 5, I went to a new school, and in grade 6, I went to a more new school, and grade 6 was when important stuff started happening for me. So, the first thing that was actually new to me in year 6 was that I was going to go on a school camp for the very first time. I have never been on a school camp before 6th grade. So I was extremely excited. Very, very excited. Or like elementary or middle school or whatever like Americans call it. Yeah, it is middle school for the Americans, so. But it was definitely the best time, one of the best times of that. You get what I'm saying. So first thing was making groups for the camp. I didn't have the biggest friend group in like year 6. It was a friend group of like about 6 people, which was perfect because the camp cabins were 6 people. They were made for 6 people, so that was good. And we had made a group very easily, and yeah, so the camp was in about a week. We were all excited. We were all talking about it. You know, camp's gonna be so fun. We're gonna do this. We're gonna stay up all night. We're gonna tell scary stories, eat a bunch of junk food. We were excited as hell. So when the camp rolls around, you know, it's like a 3-hour bus ride. We're all on the bus. We're just talking to each other and eating, even though we're not supposed to. Once we get to the camp, we unpack our stuff, get in our cabin, notice that there's a bathroom, a heater, an air conditioner, and a couple bunk beds, which was perfect. That was everything we could have wanted in a school camp cabin. First day, we're doing activities, and one of the activities is giant swing. I don't know if any of you know what that is. It should look something like this, and it's in the name, just a giant swing. And conveniently, near the giant swing, there's like a fence thing. Some kid was like playing on the fence and he was trying to like do a flip through it or something. I don't even know. He ended up breaking his arm. So we had an ambulance pull up to the camp on the first day. An ambulance came to camp and that wasn't the best start to the camp. But everyone else was enjoying it so far except him. And, you know, it was really fun on that first day. We did a lot of activities. I remember another one was like tree parkour. I don't know what the name of the actual thing was, but it was like tree parkour. You just get in trees on a harness and you just like jump around. And we were all tired when we got back. So in the cabin, we just ate snacks. That was after dinner. We ate snacks and, you know, told scary stories. And it was pretty fun. And second day, we wake up early. It's morning time. All my friends are gone. I think this was after breakfast. All my friends were outside of the cabin. I can't exactly remember why, but basically outside of our cabin there was a bunch of girls who were just like walking around, and I wanted to have a shower. So, you know, I'm in the cabin, you know, I grab my towel, my fresh change of clothes, and I'm in the shower, okay? And I'm cleaning myself, scrubbing, and I'm done. So, rinse myself off. Get out of the shower, I wrap my towel around myself, and unfortunately, one of the girls walks into the cabin, just opens the door, no knocking, no nothing, just walks into the cabin while I have a towel around myself, nothing else, just a towel around myself. And thankfully I had that towel around myself, covering everything. Well, not everything, but everything important, right? She just instantly, of course, just like went outside of the cabin and shut the door, and I didn't even know what to think, like, why the hell did this girl just walk in the cabin for no reason? After I change and stuff, I walk outside and I'm asking her, like, why the hell did you just walk in my cabin for no reason? She's like, oh, I was just checking if it was clean. What do you mean you were checking if it was clean? You're a student here like everyone else. That's none of your business if our cabin's clean or not. And that was so weird. Her entire friend group was like just looking at me weird the entire camp. Every time I walked by and one of her friends was there, her friends would just stare at me. Like, it's not me who walked in on you during a shower. You walked in on me. Why the hell are you staring at me? I don't even know why I was getting treated like that. I didn't even get an apology. Like, I didn't even get an apology. I don't remember her apologizing or any of her friends apologizing. I didn't deserve that. So that's the second day. You know, we do more activities and stuff. I'm starting to miss home. And, you know, we're done from the activities. We all ate dinner. We're back from, you know, a long day. We're back from a long day, and we realize in the cabin, there are like a bunch of cockroaches. There's like a cockroach infestation in the cabin. We alert a teacher, and, you know, they say we can't really fix this right now, obviously. It's an infestation. So you guys are just gonna have to pack your stuff and move out. And we did, right? We packed our stuff. We're like, where do we go? Is there a spare cabin anywhere? And the teacher's like, no, there's no spare cabin. You're gonna have to move into another cabin. So we move into this other cabin full of kids who we don't really know all that well. They're not really part of our friend group. And these kids are interesting, to say the least. They are an interesting group of kids. That was probably like the hardest sleep I've ever gotten in that time. Like, I used to sleep very soundly, but it was so hard to sleep that night because everyone was talking and saying stuff. Yeah, that was a night, and it's the third day of camp. It's the last day. We get one activity in, I think. We get one solid activity in, and we are on the bus home. If you guys did enjoy, then please drop a like. If you want to see more, then subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.